Good evening folks, you join us on the 26th of August 2019. We have a little bit of an announcement that's been out a few hours ago at Preston New Road. All hydraulic fracturing at Preston New Road is suspended. We repeat, all hydraulic fracturing at Preston New Road suspended. That's right folks, it's all been suspended for now. It's in accordance with the OGA's, which is the Oil and Gas Authority's controls. Hydraulic fracturing operations at Preston New Road site are suspended following the recent seismic activity in the area, including a 2.9 ml event at 8:30 AM on the 26th of August, which was felt by people in the area. Operations will remain suspended while the OGA gathers data from this and other recent seismic events and then considers carefully whether or not the hydraulic fracturing operations, mitigations and assumptions set out in the operator's hydraulic fracture plan continue to be appropriate to manage the risk of induced seismicity at the Preston New Road site. Cuadrilla said this. This is taken from Cuadrilla's site and this is taken from their press releases. There's no more added to this, may we say. 10:15. Cuadrilla is aware of the seismic event which occurred at about 8:30 this morning in the area of the exploration site in Preston New Road, near BlackPool. We can confirm that no hydraulic fracturing was being carried out at the time, and no hydraulic fracturing has been carried out over the weekend. We are investigating into the event alongside the regulators who monitor Preston New Road. Updated information will be posted here as soon as we have it. So it would seem the suspense is suspended for now down at Preston New Road after this morning, which is the 26th of August, bank holiday Monday morning, 8:30 AM, tremor of 2.9 on the Richter scale. The oil and gas have just suspended all operations and they said that they're going to look into a safety plan as regards to future seismic maintaining or containing the seismic disasters, if you say. 2.9 is pretty high on the Richter scale. I felt it this morning at 8:30. Everybody else on this site felt it this morning at 8:30, and it's the second one in 2 days. And when I felt the 2.1 the other night, I thought to myself, no, so that's a bit much. I don't really want to feel much more. On 2.9 this morning, I was laying down and all of a sudden I was rumbling. And I heard people shout, "Whoa, did you feel that?" And that's the first thing that people say. The first thing that people say is, "Whoa, did you feel that?" Because it's a weird explanation, folks. I don't know if you've never felt it. This is the second earthquake I've ever felt during my lifetime. So that's quite lucky. I guess I'm quite lucky. But that was 2.1 and 2.9. They're the first two ever. And I've heard people say, "Oh, I felt it." And it's very, very easy. It's far easy to say when you've never felt that or you've never been there. It's far easy to say, "Oh, you could be exaggerating." You can't. Seriously, folks, you felt that. I felt the one on Saturday and I felt the one yesterday as well. So all operations suspended. And what's been happening down at the gate? 4K spoke to a few locals yesterday, which was Sunday the 25th of the 8th.
Hi, so I'm a Great Plumpton resident, and after feeling the earthquake last night at just after 11 o'clock, I felt like it was time that we came down to the site to say thank you to the regular protesters today. I feel like maybe there's a lot of local apathy, or people are frightened but don't dare say anything. I don't feel it's fair that we should live in fear of houses falling down around us, property being damaged, and worst of all, what's going on under the ground is the drill shaft cracking and poisonous, noxious chemicals leaking out into the water table where we live.
Did you feel the earthquake yesterday?
Yes, felt the earthquake.
How was that like?
It was a little bit like a pile driver from underneath the house. It didn't last for more than a couple of seconds, maybe, I don't know, but there was a noise that went with it. There was a do-do-do-do-do. And we instantly knew that something was dreadfully wrong, terribly wrong, and really shouldn't be happening.
Did it damage anything or shake anything?
The house did give a wobble. I don't think it's damaged the property in any way, shape or form, but then, you know, these things can go on and on and on. And what concerns me is the escalation of the level of the earthquakes rather than the immediate effect. It's more than double the last one, isn't it?
Yeah. So what do you think of them over there?
I think that it's a foolhardy expedition. I genuinely believe that greed will win in the end either way, because people who are continuing to pump the money in will get fed up and not getting anything out. So fingers crossed that capitalism in that respect works for us on this occasion.
What's your first name?
Z.
Alright then, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, I felt the quake last night. It was a terrible shock. It's upset me in ways that I can't begin to express actually. It's troubling me deeply. So I just wanted to just explain a little bit about the effects of the earthquake, in the sense that Cuadrilla are constantly downplaying the seismicity of these. What they're failing to acknowledge is the very real impact this is having on people's health and well-being. It's not just physical damage to property, it's what it does to people, and they are treating the community with utter contempt by refusing to acknowledge that.
So it would seem after the 2.9 tremor this morning, a few locals got together and they decided enough was enough. Mark Mills, local entrepreneur, gave a call to arms, and this is what happened down at the gate. People gathered, but as we say, the operations are suspended now until further notice. So keep your eye on it, folks. #until we win.